The first scream pierced through the quiet cabin like shattered glass. Passengers shifted uncomfortably, sighing, rolling their eyes. A little boy in a designer tracksuit kicked the back of the seat in front of him, his tiny fists rubbing angrily at his teary eyes. His father, a man in an expensive suit with a gold watch glinting under the reading light, sat frozen, visibly embarrassed but utterly helpless. 2 rows back, Emily tightened her grip on her worn leather bag. She was a single mother, barely scraping by on a waitress's paycheck, and traveling with her 5-year-old daughter to see her own mother after years apart. Flights were rare luxuries for them, and she prayed her little girl wouldn't disturb anyone. But all eyes weren't on her. They were on the millionaire's child, whose cries echoed like a storm. The flight attendants tried. The father tried bribing his son with candy, with an iPad, with whispered promises. Nothing worked. The boy's sobs grew louder, shaking with frustration. Emily's daughter tugged gently at her sleeve and whispered, "Mama, he's sad." Emily hesitated. She knew the looks. People often judged her clothes, her lack of polish, the way she always seemed tired. Who was she to step into a stranger's mess? And yet, something inside her wouldn't let her stay still. She rose quietly, her daughter watching with wide eyes. Approaching the wealthy man's row, she knelt down so her gaze was level with the little boy's. His face was red and streaked with tears. She didn't speak right away. Instead, she reached into her bag and pulled out a small, frayed teddy bear. Its fur was worn thin, its button eye dangling, but it was her daughter's favorite. Her comfort during long, uncertain nights. "Would you like to borrow him?" Emily asked softly. The boy blinked through his tears, suspicious at first, then curious. He reached for the bear slowly, almost reverently. The crying stopped as he hugged it tight against his chest. The cabin fell silent, the relief almost palpable. The millionaire stared in disbelief. His son had everything money could buy, yet peace had come from the generosity of a stranger with so little. He whispered a choked, "Thank you," his voice breaking. Emily simply smiled, then slipped back to her seat, her daughter's small hand waiting to squeeze hers. Minutes later, the boyding was asleep, clutching the bear as if it were treasure. The father kept glancing back, his eyes filled with something more than gratitude, something like shame mixed with awe. He pulled out his phone, not to scroll or text, but to capture the moment of his son sleeping peacefully with the bear. And when the plane landed hours later, the boy refused to let go of it. Emily's daughter, with a child's innocence, told him he could keep it. The millionaire, stunned, tried to offer money, more than Emily had seen in years. But she shook her head. All she said was, "Sometimes, all a child needs is love." And in that crowded airport, a man who thought he had everything realized he had just witnessed something money could never buy.